Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And in today's video, it's going to be a little bit of a relaxed pace. We're just going to be going through this Dokkan event real nice and easy. And in the meantime, we're going to talk about some exciting news that is going on the JP side. And we are going to be talking about my plans for the 5th year anniversary, how I'm going to go about it, what I'm going to do, all of that. So, for those of you who have been following, they have just actually announced that there is going to be a new LR, it is believed to be Dokkan Fest, dual card of Goku and Vegeta, both blue, and then they are Kaioken and Evolution. So, this unit, they briefly discussed, like, what these guys do. These guys are ridiculous. They have a chance to attack 4 times. If you get, 3 rainbow key spheres, you get guaranteed criticals, and you get key plus 2. They also have an active skill that gives them 70% attack and 24 key. So it's kind of like the LR Tech Broly's, and then they lose 50% defense. I mean, yeah, that's nice and all, but at the same time, if the opponent is dead, why does it matter? So they are really, really cool looking. It's the Tanabotta banner going on JP. Global players expected at Christmas time. The Blue Fusions are coming back. We don't know who else is on that banner. I would assume they probably have the Kaioken Blue Goku on there. They probably have Evolution Vegeta on there. All of these units, I'm guaranteeing it's going to be a lot of Tournament of Power units on there. They might slap 17 on there, although he's been on, at this point, so many freaking banners, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's exciting news. So that's the short version of that. If you want more information, there's a lot of other people that, like, they have the exact translations and stuff. This is just what I remember from reading it not too long ago. I didn't pay attention to what type they are. I think if we had to choose a type, I would prefer either Super Fizz or Super Int for them, but that's just my personal opinion. Those are definitely the ones that I would like to see on them. But yeah, so then at least in my opinion, the more important news, I 150% will be starting on the Gogeta Blue banner. There is no doubt about it. I like Gogeta more. I talk about this all the time. In my opinion, he is the cooler fusion, at least in terms of attacks. So I will be starting on his banner. Now, that being said, the instant I pull my first copy of him, I am switching over to the Vegito banner. Unless it ends on, because it's buy 3, get 1 free. So if on the 3rd one I get him, I'll do the free one and then I'll switch over to Vegito. But I really don't see myself, based on my previous anniversaries, pulling either one of them super quickly here. So at the end of the day, it'll be what it is. I'm not expecting anything super crazy to happen on these banners. And then in terms of, because in part 2, there's the dual legendary summon with the Broly, Chilai, and Lemo card, which is Extreme Fizz, and then the Extreme Int Rose LR. I don't know how that is going to look for me based on how am I looking on the anniversary banners. I can tell you this with 100% certainty. I will probably end up spending 2,000 stones on the anniversary banner, the Dokkan Fest duel. 100%. I don't think there's any way I don't spend at least that much. After that, I'm going to look at where I'm looking dupes-wise, where I'm looking potential-wise into both of them. So let's say, for example, I have 2 dupes into Gogeta and I have 1 dupe into Vegito. I might go for 1 more copy of Vegito and then go to the dual banner. If I am sitting at 4 copies of each of them, meaning they're 1 away from Rainbow, I will probably try to Rainbow them before I go into the Legendary Summon. The Legendary Summon, at the end of the day, I don't think they would put UI Goku on there. I think that would kind of be a spit in the face to some of the JP players. But I can't guarantee it one way or another. So I would 100% expect that they are going to not have him on there, but if he is on there, that there's an opportunity for me to get two, well, not two, actually three insanely good units, because even the Broly, Chile, and Lemo card is really good. So it's all going to depend on how I'm looking dupe-wise. If I get to a point to where it's like last year's anniversary, where I have every single unit on the banners rainbowed, but I have not pulled one of the new units, I am going to be salty. 100% I'm going to be salty. There is no doubt in my mind. I would obviously really, really like to get them both rainbowed, but that is a lot to ask, especially when you're talking about 2 units. I mean, if I rainbow them both in 3,000 stones, that is, I mean, remarkable. 100% I will take that. They're amazing. I would love to see that happen. And then even have some stones to go into the legendary banner. But legendary banners are never going to be a must summon for me. Occasionally I might throw like 350 stones or 300 stones or whatever if they're offering sales, obviously. But Dokkan festivals, 100% of the time I will throw, I don't know, probably 500-600 stones on it. Also, most of the time I'm only going to go for my first copy and then stop. In the case of obviously like the Beerus banner, we pulled them super quickly. I'm like, okay, I'll keep going and see if I can get the Kaioken Goku. I got the Kaioken Goku. I counted that banner 100% as a win, so it did not bother me. But I'm trying to think what could be another indicator. If I go 2,000 stones and I only have gotten one copy of each of them, I'll probably switch over to the Legendary Summon, because that means that obviously this is not the banner to be trying to beg for extra copies of a unit from, so that's probably what's going to end up happening. Is I'll just be like, okay, we got a copy of each of them, they're not giving me any more, we take those. I will 150% be going until I get a copy of each. If it takes me 6,000 stones to get a copy of each, it takes me 6,000 stones. If it takes me 200 stones, it takes me 200 stones. I'm not going to sit here and beg for, you know, a legendary summon to make up for it, because that's what I had to end up doing last year. Is I didn't pull either one of them off of their Dokkan Festival banners, and I had to go to the legendary summon. They gave me the GT trio. I'm like, whatever, we take that, that's a win. And that was the anniversary for me. I was really, really disappointed with last year's anniversary, just because of how stupid it was that I could not pull. Like, when I'm talking about spending over 3,000 stones on a banner, depending on the banner, it's almost like, how did I not end up pulling at least 2 or 3 of this unit? Now, anniversary banners are a little tougher competition because you've got more units on them that are featured, so there's more chances to pull them. And like on this one, you get Vegito Blue on some of these other banners. Like, let's say the banners that were just here, the Goku and the Vegeta Super Saiyan 2s that transform. You get Vegito Blue, you know exactly what unit you're getting. On the anniversary banner, you get Vegito Blue and you have a chance at 1 in 3. So I'm very nervous to see how this anniversary goes. Truth said, there's 800 stones that they got for free, which is, let's see, it's 300 for 2 rotations, so 750 would be 5 rotations, so that's enough for 20 summons for free. A lot of people are going to pull these units, 100%. You're going to be seeing them all over the place. The people that are obviously going to be the ones that are like, oh wow, look at that, are the people that have the unit rainbowed, and there are going to be probably several people that have these units both rainbowed after this anniversary, because these units are that crazy, they're that good, they're that cool. It's just one of those units you see and you're like, I need to summon for this. So, I know last year, anytime I saw a rainbowed LR Super Saiyan 4 on my friends list, I actually just ended up removing them, because I'm like, I can't look at this, it's making me sick to my stomach. Just because I was like, how can they have pulled 5 of this unit when I've spent this much and gotten none? It just didn't make sense to me. I still, to this day, have never pulled a Goku Super Saiyan 4. I've only gotten him with the coins. Like, I just, it's super frustrating when, you know, at the time the best unit in the game is released and you can't get it to drop for you, especially when it's not an LR summon, it's a Dokkan Festival summon. It's just one of those things that you deeply, deeply are disappointed. And especially when you spend as much as I did on that banner, it didn't make sense. It didn't sit right with me. Now, since then, so in the past year, the only banner that I have gone in on, and by going in I mean 400 plus stones, and did not pull them, was Super 13. And I was going for Piccolo. I didn't even care really that much about Super 13. So it was because I pulled Future Gohan. I didn't go in on the Kaioken Blue Goku. I know a lot of people did. I didn't care that much about him. I'm like, whatever. Like, he looks cool and stuff, but it's not a unit that I wanted to, especially since I knew LR, Kale, and Caulifla were coming out. Although I didn't even go in on their banner. I think I only did 5 or 6 multis on that banner. I don't think I did a lot for that celebration in general, which is crazy because usually Christmas has one of the best banners, but it was really not that great. But we did get the I think that was when we got the Future Trunks and Zamasu, and I pulled both of them. So I pulled Zamasu on my first multi. Trunks I think took like 11 or 12, but that's not bad when you're talking about 13 multis to pull 2 new units. So it didn't bother me. Let's see, before that, God, I don't even remember some of the like intermittent banners in between. But like I pulled Cooler, I pulled Bardock, I pulled Nappa and Vegeta. Oh, UI Goku. That's a legendary summon banner, so obviously the chances are a lot less likely, but I did several multis, didn't pull him. I pulled a few LRs that I was like, okay, cool. I did get a dupe of Kale and Caulifla, which honestly is 100% viable. So I was happy about that. But at the end of the day, I think pretty much every banner I've gone in on, I've pulled the unit. I pulled both Cell and Gohan. That was another one where I think I pulled Cell in like 3 or 4 multis. Gohan took, as usual, the unit I want more takes more doing. I think the only time that wasn't the case was the Gogeta Blue and Dragon Ball Super Broly banner. I still to this day don't know why it took me so long to pull a Broly. Gogeta I think I pulled in 2 multis. And I saw, like, for those of you who watch Rhyme Style could not pull Gogeta. It took him, God, was he over 3,000 stones or something? It was something crazy. And when he finally did get it, he was so happy he ripped his shirt off. And I was like, okay. That was me when I finally pulled Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I was like, oh my god, finally. And now I'm thinking to myself, like, what is it that I could possibly see myself being happier about pulling? And I think at this point, the Blue Fusions I will be super excited for, but it's different when you don't pull a unit the first time you go for it. So, God, UI Goku would probably be up there. The LR UI Goku, 100% I think I could see myself, like, flipping out over. Kale and Caulifla I was super excited for, too. Let's see. God, I'm not missing that many units at this point. Like, the ones that I am missing are not ones that I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy to pull this. Like, LR Fist, Cell, and Cell Juniors. I will be happy if I pull them. I will not jump up and down screaming if I get them. LR Trunks and Mai. I'll be happy if I pull them. I'm not going to jump up and down if I pull them. It's just, those aren't units that I care that much about. So, Dokkan Festival-wise, there's really nothing left. I'm like, oh my god, I need this unit. Like, it's just not a thing. So, at this point, just looking forward to the anniversary, hoping it's not a repeat of what happened last year. I really don't see something possibly going that bad, especially since I will have more stones available to me this year than I did last year. So, I'm just hoping and praying something goes right here. We are going to, real quickly before we end this video, I'm going to Dokkan Awaken this guy who I probably will do a showcase on just because I am interested if he's any good. Never mind, I thought I had more of those. Okay, we're just going to do a single summon on this banner. Nothing crazy. I'm just like, let's see if we can pull something. Okay. Probably not. This is probably going to be garbage, but you never know. A UI Goku could show up and that would be super awesome. It's looking probably like an SR. Yep, SRJs. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to stay tuned. I try to upload at least twice a day. Twice a day, new videos for you to watch and enjoy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day you may be watching this. I hope you're enjoying it. And yeah, guys, this is Miraculous Transcendent signing off, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Later, guys.